Morning. So it's a bit late today. What time is it? 8:30. And today's going to be a day in the life, yeah? So you're going to follow me and Curtis, whatever we get up to. It's going to be quotes, few jobs, random stuff. There's a lot going on at the minute, yeah? So that's today. I've left a little bit later today because I've had to order parts. There's a lot of admin work to do. Let's go. So another day in the life. We've not done this for a good while, and one of the main reasons I haven't done it for a good while is because Curtis now carries out all the work. And Curtis does most of the work on the tools. I come do the finishing touches, the commissioning side. I've got so much going on with recording, quotes, big projects that we've got going on, and then little specialist, small little jobs when it comes to boiler repairs, which sometimes I record on TikTok and smaller platforms like that. Now the main reason why I'm doing it today is because Curtis has hurt his hand. Curtis, show him your hand. Show him what you've done to it. Mashed up his whole hand. It meant that I now have to be with him for the whole day, because obviously you can't really do much with one hand, right? Even though his left hand is mashed up, so his right hand is alright. So start the day off. I've got my 2-litre water bottle here. You'll notice that this, inshallah, will be finished by the time of end of the day. I've been doing it for about 2 or 3 days now, and I've been consecutively drinking 2 litres of water, so it's a very good thing to get. I think it was about £2-3 from Timu, right? Apart from that, in regards to the jobs, well, I've had a lot of quotes. The reason I've left a little bit later today, I've had a lot of quotes, a lot of admin work. When you work for yourself, when you're the head of the business, so you do a little bit of everything. I've got to get back to quotes, I've got to get back to emails, I've got to get back to bookings, I've got to book things in certain places, move things around, and I had to do a lot of that in the morning. So I spent about an hour to hour and a half doing it in the morning, but we're ready to go. We've got a quote that we're going to now in regards to shower tray replacement. Then after that, a few small little plumbing jobs, and let's see what happens. First quote is replacing this shower tray here. You can see it's got a crack in it right there. So it's not a difficult job, but the issue that we may have is the bottom row of tiles may get cracked. So I'm going to say new enclosure, new tray, and the bottom row tiling. We don't really do the tiling, so we may have to outsource the bottom row tiling or get the customer to do it themselves. And have a look at this flooring. It's basically like stone in the floor, and they like put some type of adhesive around it. It's a really cool effect, but the issue with that is it may have to take a little bit of this out as well to get the shower tray out. You can see it's in the wall there. Let's go have a look downstairs. Just see if we can see the trap. See if there's going to be any issues with the trap or something underneath. What are you saying, Curtis? Do you check it out?
Just took it out.
So what we've done, we've realised that they've got spotlights. So we took a spotlight off. He's popped his phone in there, and he's going to see if we've got any issues with underneath. Yeah. You can see it there.
There's a pipe there.
Pipe waste. He's going to see if he can see a trap. See if we're going to get any issues with it. So this is what we've managed to pick up. So you can see right there, there's the joist right there, and you can see the trap, that white bit just here is the trap. So they've literally put the trap in the middle of the joist, which is not a very great idea. So we'll have to figure out what traps you can get, if you can get anything that would be able to sort this out, or potentially a shower tray with a waste in a different place, but that's going to be a different one. But anyway, again, these are the type of jobs where you need to spend a few mornings, the evenings, afternoons, whatever, quoting and taking it there. So we'll figure this out later. He's going to get his fingers done. So with the spotlights, you see they've got 2 little flaps on either side. You just pull them flaps to you, and then eventually they kind of hold themselves to the ceiling. Yeah. One-handed guys. Siphon needs to be replaced. It's not flushing the way it should. Yeah, it's not flushing the way it should. So we're going to replace the siphon. So I've got two siphons here. I've got this one, which is the push button one, or I've got the same type of one. You see wherever it fits basically. But I just use this as a backup. The water customer's turning the water off right now as we speak. But I've got this wet back anyway to make sure I get all the water out. You managed to turn it off?
Yeah, it's off.
It's still on. Is it still running, Curtis?
Yeah.
It's still running.
Has he opened the tap down there?
Yeah, let me have a look.
Right, it's just stopped now.
Water's been turned off. Let's empty it. Let's get the Milwaukee. Just about to go there. I like to dry this best I can so it doesn't still go damp. Keep this behind you here. Let's start by removing this. Hello. Trick of the trade by Curtis, yeah? Student teaching the master. Put the grip there. Pull it off there. This bottom bit here. Very important to have your, yeah, because it's nasty.
Oh, I still got some there.
Still a bit, but it is what it is. So we see if this one can do the job. That
Probably
will
if you open it. If you open it and then it's out the bag. It's nice when it's in the bag.
keep it in the bag. Let's have a look. The main problem with these is
If it goes that way, is it
yeah,
too big?
it's the handle, isn't it? Yeah, connecting on the handle. No, I don't think this will work. They don't work in these ones. Cut this a bit. So this needs to go all the way down, and you can see
where it's stopping it, which is about here. So essentially it wants to be kind of level with this thing. Straightest cut you'll ever see. This one's not needed anymore because we have our own one, and this here will have to get thickened out so it doesn't leak. So that's there. Get this on here. So that's ready, everything's ready.
My main thing was, does this fit straight onto it? Yeah, it doesn't.
Make sure the button fits before I put everything back together. I just put the small nuts on that.
To keep it in.
What I normally do is this way. That's if it stays on. Like that. So what I always do this first, because I've had it before where I've done it all and the button doesn't fit, the casing, you know, all that doesn't fit. So I get this in first and then I'll have no issues now. I shouldn't with this bit here. So tighten this bottom bit up.
Tighten this bottom bit up here up. The grips, no silicone needed, as you can see. That's done there. Now, this is the trickiest bit. This is where, whenever it leaks, it's always going to leak from here. So I'll always push this in, far in as I can. As you can see. One of my little tricks is back bit here in. Push this back bit here all the way in, because this is what leaks. This is where you're going to get a leak from. Dry it all completely with a bit of the tissue.
one of the other things you've got to make sure, and I already knew this, is to make sure the toilet seat goes up, because I've had it before. Fitted the push button here, and the job was done and you put the seat up, and it didn't go up because it needed the handle here, because this was bigger, so that was another fatality. But let's just turn the water back on and see how this is. We're just above the overflow, literally just above the overflow, but we'll take that overflow up a little bit because they've got an overflow here. Is it not dripping down, is it, from the side? No. So let's put this lower because it's too high. Yeah, so I'll put that lower anyway. That's done. The main thing is now for leaks, so just standing while it's there. Test 1 to make sure nothing leaks, and test 2 is oh, that didn't drain the whole thing. So what I can do here is to make sure the full flush is more, so it's right at the bottom, and then the minimum flush, because it's an elderly person, I'll make sure that that's right at the bottom as well. Most common places where it leaks, which is in the bottom here. You see, it's slightly wet, so I just want to dry it again. You see the water from every time. Yeah. Pull it out, but I think the bung was probably deformed. I probably should have changed it before, but.
So what's happened? An update on the job, yeah. So I've had to go get the part from Curtis's van. We're not too far from the yard, so we're about 5 minutes or so down the road. Van stock is very important. You see what's happened there. 5 minutes it would have took me just to put it all back together. Now we've got to go get the part right. But in all fairness, I don't really do toilet repairs or tap repairs or plumbing works anymore. Curtis normally does it. So his van is fully stocked for it. We did have a little quick swoop around in the van to make sure we had toilet spares. But we looked at the bigger things like the siphons, the fill valves. We didn't look at the, you know, this bung. We didn't really check it out, the flush cone. So just gonna get the new one, pop it back in, and then see how it goes.
That was a good seal that was there, wasn't it? Look at that. Dry that back up. You can see it from here. The ribs basically deformed, yeah. Mine at the back, yeah. Actually, don't touch that. Nasty. New one. Now, sometimes I would also put a bit of silicone on this as well, yeah? Is that what you normally do, Chris?
No, because I think it makes it slip too much.
It does. It gets all slippery, and sometimes when it's slippery, you lose the friction, yeah? And it's all over the place, and yeah, there's no point. So, yeah, sometimes worst case, we might put a little bit here, just to seal this, but essentially water shouldn't even get past this bit anyway, so if you're getting water there, you best to just change the whole thing, yeah? So,
This is a bit of a tricky one here now to get this back in. But if anybody can do it, it's the plumbing doctor.
oh, buddy.
Leave that a bit loose. Tighten that in.
That should be nice. That was very difficult to get in. The friction was good.
Dry it all again, completely.
Just again.
How's the whistle? Come on.
Phone's ringing, as it always does. So what I'm going to do is just keep flushing this as I'm taking things out, keep testing it, then we're on to the next one. So the rule there is whenever you change the siphon, always change the flush bung with it. Couple of quid, lesson learned. I think I overlooked it because of the fact that I don't do it all the time. Curtis normally does it, and also the fact that we were recording. Otherwise, hey Curtis, I probably would have said to you, why are you not changing that flush bung for the sake of a couple of quid? Would have saved us a bit of time. But anyway, next job. This one should pull down here. Oh, that's the problem, you see. Look. It should be fine actually. Pull that off from the top. So the issue here is this here. It's not holding anymore. So we need to see if we can get a replacement one of these. Yeah? Slide it back on, screw it back in.
You know where it is, don't you?
Job's a good one. We know where it is. Back at the yard. Back in Curtis's van. Let's go back and see if we can get that. We're not too far, to be fair. Come on.
So this customer here, she's called us. We've been to this job probably about 5 times. Not this job, but this property about a good 5 times. She's a returning customer. Normally Curtis deals with her, and as Curtis said to me earlier on, it's always very easy jobs. The last time it was the screw missing. What was it, Curtis? Go on.
So the top of this cistern, she had a plastic cistern and the lid never sat on properly, so she wanted something to keep it on, so I just put a screw in it for her. That was the best I could really do for that situation. There was shower hose, just changed shower hose. I think it may have split somewhere, so changed shower hose. Those type of jobs, yeah.
As you can see, very easy jobs. And again, we've come here. She said initially she was booked in for shower not working. That's what it was, shower not working. So I thought change the whole shower, but it's just this little bit here again. And again, it's in Curtis's van. Curtis stocks these in his van. He's got shower thingies in his van, so go back there, see if we can grab one of these, get in there, get out of there, and move on. Now, one of the questions you might be asking is, why are we not in Curtis's van? 2 reasons, well, 3. This is the newer van, so we prefer to be in this van if we can. Second reason is we've got a lot of gas work as well mixed in here and there, and you never know when a boiler repair might come up, and I prefer to have boiler spares van. I prefer to drive my own van. And then the third thing is, what was the third thing, guys? Why have we not got the van? Oh yeah, the key.
Yes.
So the unlocking function on the van is a bit temperamental at the minute. Yeah. So that's the other reason. We've got to go to the
That literally, we noticed that literally yesterday that happened, didn't it?
Yeah, yesterday it happened. So we couldn't unlock and open the doors basically on it. So it's one of them, it unlocks and locks when it wants. We just need to go to the mechanical locking place for them to sort it out. But either way, let's go to the yard. We'll grab one of these things from Curtis's van and then we'll come back. And I'll show you guys how to fit it.
Well, let's see if Curtis can do it then, yeah? On
This
his
is my
ones.
dilemma as well, look. Which side do you want your thing?
What side was it on? Can't remember.
I can't remember. But if you were in the middle of the shower, I think it'd be more this side, but then the electrics are this side. Do you want it that side?
I think it was that side.
Yeah.
It was that
I
side.
think it was.
Yeah.
Go with what it used to be.
So Curtis can see if he can do it one-handed. Don't fit. Oh no. Let me see. Let me try it then. Let me try, yeah.
And we didn't bring enough bar either.
Oh yeah, we didn't make that. We thought we had the same one.
Yeah. It looked exactly the
Bar's
same.
too big, isn't it?
Yeah, the bar's different.
It looked exactly the same.
We may have another one as well, but I don't know if it's going to be the thicker bar one or not.
Oh, darn it.
May I just have to change the bar.
Be easier, wouldn't it?
Yeah, but though this bit's siliconed in.
No
Okay,
guarantee.
let's take the bar with us.
Go see what we got.
So Curtis had a good idea. So basically with the old one here, the issue was these middle bits, this middle bit had broken, and the issue that we had was our middle bits were too small, these bits here, and it wouldn't go around the actual shower thing here, so we just took them off. And now we've taken them off, it goes in, it's stiff, it does the job. We'll tell the customer what we've did, and if she's happy with it, then we'll just leave it like that. So it saves us a trip going back and forth, back and forth. So that job was done. There was no point recording it. Curtis done it with one hand, right? So that's all done. Still charged the call out charge. Yeah, so we still made the money. Job was done. We did offer her a discount. She was an OAP, right? So she gets 10% off. But she was happy with it. They explained, I've got an admin team, right? And they've explained all the charges to her. So she understood, she knew about it, she knew the charges. She was happy with the job, essentially. Even though it was as easy as what we did, it wasn't very technical, but she was happy with it, right? So now it's about 12 o'clock. We're gonna have lunch now. So I'm literally, all of these jobs have literally been within a 1 or 2 mile radius of the house, except for the first quote that was quite far away. So I'm just gonna eat a bit of food now, a bit of rice, a bit of lamb curry and a bit of rice. Curtis is gonna eat some food as well. Let's ask Curtis what he's gonna eat.
Well, I'm most likely maybe a Greg's or something. Yeah.
Greg's,
like
yeah?
a local Greg's next.
What are you getting from Greg's?
Down the road. Steak bake or something.
Steak bake, yeah?
Something decent, yeah.
Alright, safe. So I'll see you back here in about half an hour or so, yeah? So I'm back home to quickly eat. And this is what I've got. Bit of rice and bit of lamb. Alhamdulillah. Now this job here, again, is local. Very local. Within about a minute walk, yeah, from my house. So with just a bit of a gas pipe little section that's been cut out, we're just going to replace it. It should be very simple. So let's get the stuff out. I mean, you're just going to press it just to make life that much easier. Because you got a key.
Yeah, and it's all over here.
Let me just get the thing here. It's a proper plumber. And this is what I love to do, get everything in one bag. Hunky dory. Okay, it was me. I didn't put that down. Hey?
I didn't put that down.
So that's what we're doing there. Bit of copper there, bit of there. Now this is the drill attachment. How much was this?
I don't know, you said...
Couple of quid, yeah? Couple of quid on eBay. We're going to test to see how good it is, yeah? What we need, let's use this step here. Is it alright if I use this, yeah?
Yeah. 2 man on a step.
Yeah, Curtis, grab that. Let's have it. Let's see what it's like. You got it in there, yeah? So, with the cheaper ones, this is what happens. The nut.
Too much power.
Too much power, too much strength, yeah? But it did clean it. Look at that. Yeah? Let's try the other one with my hand. Wow, that's a mission with your hand. With my hand. Oh, bloody hell, I'll be here all day.
Just took enough off you know, just wait.
Now I'm not going to have space then. The material.
Oh, yeah, true.
Yeah, I work very different.
Yeah, it needs a drill. You can do it with your hand, how I'm doing it.
There's gonna be one way it'll be easier as well.
That's easier, yeah? There's no fraction. That bit's real. Yeah. That's gonna give you the best clean though.
Yeah. I can give the best forearm workout. Yeah, clean. There you go.
It's much longer than
That was a killer. Okay, send me the stuff, I'll do it, yeah? So, coupler, and then coupler. How about we go right here, so. How about this? This is roughly going to be 23. Yeah. You send me that back. Put it back. Copper. Yeah. Oh, you recorded it.
Oh, one hand me.
I thought you recorded it.
Forgot about the hand situation, right?
So that's gonna be, if I want to keep it tight, and it's here. Keep that about 30. Yeah, 30. 30 and 30. Oh, that is 30.
Did you put that one at 30?
You know. That's exactly what I said before, right? 23.
Yeah.
Would have been bang on.
The beauty of press.
Press it in.
Can you tight? It's got a bit of movement in pipe, haven't you?
Yeah. You got the press? Let's see if I can get this press.
That one really has me tight.
Yeah, I'll have to. This is going to be the difficult one, isn't it?
That coupler you can do wherever and it doesn't matter, you ain't gonna.
Yeah, it was this one. I think it's going to be difficult. Let's just get this one out of the way first. Yeah, I'll do this
There,
one.
yeah. Do you want something to put behind it?
give it to him with green.
No.
Should be alright.
Technology.
No.
Technology.
That's it. I think this is going to be the harder one, isn't it?
You reckon? Yeah. I think that is if you don't do that first.
What, this coupler here?
Yeah. Because if you put that together.
So, that's it. That'll be fine, coupler.
You reckon?
Yeah, because you've got
Bit of movement.
movement. To be fair, you've got movement on both sides. This order. This is the only one I thought would be hardest. Getting this one in. Very hard, see?
The movement.
There's no movement really. This is the downside to press, right?
Yeah, if you had the other
Yeah. I can't even get this in.
put it out of this coupler off the wall there.
I think what to do is to pull this off,
Yeah, press that one.
press this in here, and then push it in. See if I can get it in like that.
Angle that down a bit there.
It's roughly there, isn't it? Is it in there? That's the question. His battery's going, you know that?
£10.
Nah. Look, it's just mashed it all up, you look.
Has it?
Yeah, it's all been mashed up. Look, come on, look here.
Pinched it.
Yeah, look here.
Yeah, that's better.
That's a gunner.
You should have put that elbow on.
That should
Out
have
of
been done
situ.
first.
Yeah.
That should have been done first.
Out of situ.
Now, we have made our life a lot harder.
Now you've got to, you've got
Now
to
we've made our
cut
life
that in.
fucking harder. It's because we can't even get it in here.
Put another coupler, yeah, and you can't even get it in there.
So you see how that got mashed up? Now we're going to try it again. One done out of situ. Second one out of situ. This is where them jaws would have come in. The mango jaws, right? They would have come in bang on. Then now we'll put that on here and see if we can press this elbow. This here needs to be pressed.
We need all hands.
We
See
might
if
need
I can
another
use
pair of
that.
hands.
I can hold one in here.
So let's pull this off. We need to keep this. Where's my mark? There.
Yeah.
This is the problem.
That's on. That up.
It bends it. See, it bends
Yeah.
it. Let's just try it like that there.
That's it.
Because it wasn't on fully. I thought it wasn't. Yeah,
Okay, we're done there.
that's done. Now I can push this on. Both fully in.
Yeah. Press there. Press there.
Press,
A bit of a
press.
squeeze.
Let's see if the battery lasts. Because it looks like it's dying. One done.
Good.
Battery in there, okay. Okay. Done.
Quick test.
Quick test.
See there.
So this is only temp anyway. Because this will all be redone. This will all be redone. It's just a quick temp to put it up. That's when we're gonna redo it, clip it, support it and stuff like that. Let's do a quick tightness now to make sure it's fine. Big gas in there, they said, eh? You're living the life, living like a mole, eh? A quick tightness test to make sure everything's fine. Then eventually, like I said, all this will be ripped out, all the lead going up there will all be changed. It's just temp. Just get the gas back on. So, job's done. what happened is we found that there was no credit on the gas, so there's no gas coming out of the meter. So what we've had to do is put a cap in the meter. Put the cap in the meter, make it safe. Landlord's gonna have to top it up. Once it's all been topped up, the gas, then we can go back again and test it all to make sure it's sound. Have a look at this. Yeah. Show them on that side, yeah? Have a look at that there. You can see I messed up. You can see where I messed up. There. I didn't actually put the crimp on it properly. And you see what happened. You know, it probably would be a good idea to test it. I'll grab that. That job's done. Now we'll come over to Greg's, yeah? Grab a coffee, cappuccino. What are you getting?
I'm gonna get a coffee, latte, steak.
Yeah? Yeah. You know what I used to like, yeah? They used to do a...
Well, this apparently is nice.
That's alright, but they used to do like a, not a halal one, but like a curry base. That used to be better.
Like a vegetarian curry, yeah.
How many sugars, Curtis?
So, I'm gonna go for a minute. And it's got vanilla syrup in it.
A small one as well, right? I've had one.
That's equal to 2 sugars though, isn't it? Like spoons.
Yeah.
Look, there's nothing in there. That's just spread.
Yeah.
So we're fine.
And what you got in here?
Steak bake.
Steak bake. 5 now, yeah?
5.
Mad.
And vanilla.
Mad. We just got a message from the admin, right? And they asked, do we service Saniflows? Yeah, and if you don't know what a Saniflow is, a Saniflow is a pump which chews up all your waste, human waste, basin waste, whatever waste, yeah? It chews it all up and it throws it out. So servicing that thing means taking components apart which have been covered in, oh,
PCs.
it's nasty. Anybody want that job? Let me know. I'll send you all these Saniflow jobs in the future. Yeah. The nastiest, one of the nastiest jobs we've had to do is replace Saniflows. Sometimes they're the nastiest jobs, but whenever we do get them jobs, we'll make sure we're fully PP'd up, right? Massive gloves all the way to your elbows, face masks on. Oh, it's like we're going into some type of chemical lab or something like that, yeah? But anyway, so we've done that job now. Well, we haven't done it. We capped the meter off. That's done. We've got ourselves a coffee, cappuccino. Now we've got a job where we have to figure out why they've got low water pressure. So let's go. So we just pulled up outside this property. You can see it's all boarded, right? This is going to be one of our next projects. Full heating system inside here. But we've just come to get a bit of keys off this builder, yeah, for this next job. One of the best builders you're going to find. These guys here, very trustworthy, get the job done, work after hours. So we've got our water testing stuff. The reason we're testing it is because we were here before and we've changed the main supply. So they had a main supply outside here. There's the main supply. So here's the main supply here coming outside of the house. That initially was connected through this hole here inside and it was feeding the house, right? But we've swapped it from there to a supply which is inside the house. So we've swapped it now and then they're complaining about low water pressure, or the landlord is anyway. So we're just going to test now to see what the pressure is. Let's check the flow rate first, see how much litres per minute we're getting. That's just on cold, right? So how many litres per minute we're getting? About 6. That's both, yeah? both is about 8. What's hot only then? About 6 it's going to be, isn't it? 6. So it ain't great. It ain't great. The pressure is not great. I'm talking about 6 there as well, yeah? Okay. You want to chest, have they got a tap there, yeah? A garden? Yeah, a washing machine. Nice. Let's turn this off and let's test the pressure here. Let's check the pressure, yeah? Let's check the standing pressure that we have here. Standing pressure is, it's upside down, you can't really see it. 2, let's just say just over 2 bar. About 2.5 bar, which ain't bad. 2.5 bar is okay. Standing. Now we've got to figure out why the pressure is so low. What we're going to do now actually is we'll test the outside supply over there first. Let's turn that back on. There's that supply outside, Curtis, right? Let's test that. Here. Just want to get that. Can you?
Can you bend it through there?
Yeah,
Is it
bend
all?
it here. Bend it into it if you can. Can you?
What is that? Oh, is it PVC?
Yeah.
Lead?
Yeah, it's MDPE. Is it lead?
I don't know. Lead you don't have.
Yeah, it's lead. It's lead. What we're gonna have to do is get an elbow. Get an elbow, and we'll do it like that. Yeah. We'll test it like that. So all we need here is one push fit elbow will get us here, and then another push fit elbow. Yeah. Then we can test this pressure here. So we've made this up here. We're going to push this on here. So we've put the 2 elbows on here now, so you can check. This is a lead mains coming out the floor, right? So if you have a look here now, we're going to get a bit wet, but turn that on. Look at that there. You're talking 22, over 22 litres per minute. Over. Yeah? What we've got to do is go to the mains now to make sure the stopcock is fully open and see if we can test it straight after the mains, because something's going on before it goes into the multi-block valve. I'll show it to you now anyway so you can see it all, yeah? The new mains is in here. Yeah. The new mains is in here. You can see it's got 25mm MDPE coming out. It's completely open. Yeah. So one option, what I might do is replace that with a T, and then put a bucket here or something like that, so I can test it here. Right. That's one option that I've got. Let's go upstairs to make sure everything is fine upstairs before we do that, because then that will tell me the true, pressure. I ideally want to be tested from garden tap. We fitted this cylinder here, cylinder, pipework, everything. We fitted it a while back. Where's the light?
Your camera light's better than that.
Yeah. So I did this a while back. If you've been following me, you probably seen it, yeah? So you can see coming up here on the floor, you've got the mains coming from there. That push fit there is the mains. So it's coming straight up here, across there. straight into here, branding down, and then going back this way, which is then feeding the property, right? You can see it there. So that's been done. All the valves are open. The only other thing we can do is put in. The only thing we can really do, either put something in here, put something in and around here, you know, like a tap or something, or a T or something here, so we can test, and then at least that will test the whole route to make sure there's no kink in the pipework or anything, you know what I mean? To see what's going on, how much litres per minute we're getting, because there's no other real way we can test. We could have a restriction after this. Let's have a think about it, and then we'll see what we're going to do. So we're going to do it from here, basically. It's the easiest way to do it. It's just to change this to a push fit T, as Curtis has got there. Push fit T, reducer, get an elbow straight into here into a bucket, so we can test it from here. Here. You know what we could have done, instead of having a T, an elbow. Makes sense then. Yeah, then we could just turn it on and off like that. Go straight into a bucket. You want to grab the weir and that?
Maybe too much for that bucket, bro.
Nothing. Nothing coming out. About 6 litres per minute. Same as what we're getting out of the tap. I'm just back at the property and you can have a look. I've got the mains coming in and I'm testing it straight on the mains coming in. Terrible. That is very bad. Have a look at that. 6 litres per minute coming in. Very bad. So the issue is the mains, this extra supply pipe coming in to the property.
That's just a compound.
Well, I don't know, it's bad. This is it fully open. What is that? 6 litres per minute. So that lead pipe outside was over 22 litres per minute. This new MDPE pipe from the front of the house is 6 litres per minute. This is the issue that we are. Let's put this all back together. Let's see what the landlord wants us to do. Literally closing it just in time for that.
It's a little bit out of the crowd, so I don't know.
Oh, come on, Curtis. Let's try it. Like Curtis, come on, Curtis. Just for the camera, for the gram. Let's see if you can pick it up without spilling it. Let's see how good he is, eh?
Yes,
Let's see what it is there.
on this day, yeah.
On your right hand, use your right hand. Go on then. Go on, keep going. Keep going. Let's see if he's going to spill anything on the way out. We know the draw. Oh, he's done it. He's done it. Nice one.
Fast.
That's crazy though, isn't it? Look, new mains. You can see right there, we've got new mains. Yeah, new mains there, just
That's
straight
even
into there.
new, like the
Yeah. And it's the lead supply. It depends what he wants us to do. Just to explain a little bit more about this job. Initially, we came here and we fitted the unvented cylinder and we tapped into the lead supply at the back of the house, but it was only meant to be temporary. And then we came just recently, and we done that maybe what, a year ago, 2 years ago. This job.
Yeah,
Good
year and a half,
good year and a half, 2 years ago. And now we've come in because they've connected it to the supply in the street, and we've swapped it around. And once we've swapped it around, tenants have said there's an issue. We've come back and we've tested it, and as you can see that the pressure is not the greatest. It's gone from 22 to 24 litres per minute roughly, and now we're only getting about 6 litres per minute. It's a massive difference, and now he's going to relay the issue back to the water board and take it from there. The only thing that I could suggest that he can do now if he wants to get MDP pipe is fit accumulators. He may not need a pump because the standing pressure was 2.5 bars, so the pressure was good. It's just the flow rate, not enough water coming. So we'll see what would happen here. It'd be interesting to see. Or the easiest thing is just tap back into the lead supply, 22 plus litres per minute. Anyway, on to the next one now. Then I've got another quote for some random jobs. It's got water. It's got water in
It
it.
might have a little.
It's quite heavy though. Has it got the battery in? Is that why?
Yeah, battery. Yeah. Big battery as well.
That's why it's pretty heavy, isn't it? Let's check if there's any water in it. Just throw that out. Enough to make it stinky. That's the thing with these Milwaukee things. If you use them for the wrong thing, like dirty water and stuff like that, they absolutely stink, yeah? And then you use it for dry in someone's house, it stinks the whole house out. So I very rarely use it for, I very rarely use it in general, to be fair. I use that one up there, that Triton there from Screwfix. But today we've actually had it out more than probably what we've had it out the whole year. That clip's not on, you know, on the side. Hey Curtis.
So you paid for it, you've got to use for it.
We've got to use it now because we've paid. I think it was 100 quid or something like that, wasn't it?
It's not too bad to like not. You don't lose on it, do you?
Nah.
No.
Is that sound in it? Yeah. Come on, let's go next job. So just so you heard right, guys. Yeah. Titan, if you want to sponsor it, you want to snip this little bit out, feel free to. Yeah. But obviously, if it goes big, then send us a bit of dollar. But what we were saying was, the wet vac, we prefer the Titan over the Milwaukee.
Big statement.
How about that? It was like, I think how much was the Titan one? 40-50 quid.
Yeah.
Replaceable like that. This thing's about 120 quid without the battery, right? Big difference there. Anyway, on to the next one. So basically, we're in the back of a shop. You can see there's a shop there, right? So what the customer wants us to do is to remove all of this. Yeah, remove all of this and remove this toilet here as well. He wants to get rid of this completely. The issue is the waste is coming from the ground here. And then what he wants to do is put the toilet in here. Yeah, he wants the toilet in here and the wash hand basin there. And what we noticed was the floor. If you look at the floor level, yeah, 1 minute, bro. The floor level is higher there than it is here. So the floor level has to go higher, toilet will go there. We were suggesting to use these wood here, create a base for the toilet to sit on it, core drill through, toilet goes in there, wash hand basin goes there. You know your wash hand basin, your toilet, do you want it on this wall, that wall, where?
Which one?
The toilet.
Anywhere, bro. Just need a toilet.
Just need a toilet.
Keep a toilet in there.
Because you're gonna want.
But the problem is,
step. Ain't you?
yeah, but the problem is if he has a toilet here,
Yeah.
you ain't gonna get in.
You ain't gonna get in. Yeah.
The toilet's gonna come all the way out here.
We can
understand?
make it,
You're on back.
I think it's gonna have to go there, innit?
Okay.
Higher. It's gonna go higher. Yeah, it's gonna have to go higher, and then your sink will go there. Your sink will go there. Your toilet will go there,
Thing will go into
and then your pipe will come. Your pipe will come across here,
Okay.
and then straight through the wall.
Okay.
Hot and cold pipe work. Is there no hot and cold up there, Curtis?
Hmm?
What's he got up there?
That is a
That's the
main
fridge
core.
one.
Oh, this is fridge. There's your mains there, isn't it? Yeah. Okay. Let's have a look. So, let me give you a price now, yeah? 1 minute. So, we've quoted that job. What do you reckon, Curtis? 2 days?
1.5 maybe.
1.5, 2 days maybe. But most likely, Curtis, this is the type of job Curtis would do on his ones. Completely on his ones. He's capable of doing that. 100%. He'll have no issues with it, yeah? That's Curtis's bread and butter right there. Fitting these toilets, basins. Look how happy he is. He's over the moon. Yeah. But anyway, when it comes to quoting jobs like this, I give most of my prices on the dot, on the spot. You'll see me pull out the calculator, start figuring out materials, start figuring out labor, whack a little bit extra on top just in case I've missed anything. Give the price then on the dot, because then I can gauge if the customer's happy to go ahead with it or not. Do you understand what I mean? If they're like, ooh, what if? I'll be like, okay, we can cut this out, we can do this. You understand what I'm trying to say? There's a bit of margin for error. Or you know what, I'll get back to you and we'll see what we can do. Do you understand what I mean? Or some people are, I might have quoted a grand, £1,500. They would say, you know, I want it done for like 200 quid. You know what I mean? Where the materials are like a couple hundred quid. It's not worth our time to even entertain that quote, right? So that's why we get it over and away straight away. More time, most of the quotes are done via pictures, WhatsApp, and stuff like that. So sometimes we don't even come to site. But this guy here knew us. He said it was recommended. So it made sense for us to come out, have a look. So he's going to let us know, he says, tomorrow if we can do the job. And we're so busy at the minute and Curtis's hand is down, we won't be able to do this now until probably next week or so, right? So the end, towards the middle or next week. If we can record this, we'll record this. But typically when Curtis is on jobs, he doesn't record any of his work, right? It's me that does all the recording, right? So we'll see how it goes. So that's us near enough wrapped up for the day. There was a few jobs mixed in there. There was a few quotes in there. That's the day that we had today. It always changes, right? So sometimes we'll get a few 2 or 3 phone calls, emergency jobs will come in and stuff like that. But now I'm gonna go back in. I've got about half an hour, so it's about 3:30, right? So I've got about half an hour, so I've got to get back to a few people with a few quotes, finalize them. There's a few questions being posed via email. There's a few things I've got to do in the back end, yeah? So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you didn't, let me know why. If you did, whatever, just let me know in the comments. Like, comment, subscribe, all of that. And we're signing out. Curtis,